Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for the weekend of July 12th, 13th, and 14th, 2013. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. We've got a big grand trine forming right now. I've been talking about it, and this is the weekend into the week, beginning next week, where it is really open. 2, Mars coming into Cancer this weekend, where it does not like to be at all. It does not like to be, and I'm going to go into that. 3, Mercury retrograde starting to get really stressed out as it's starting to make angles over to the Pluto-Uranus square. So, we're going to talk about that. 4, Moon comes from Virgo into Libra, so it's through Virgo and through Libra, so we're having an emotional switch for the next 3 days as well, on top of all these emotions that are going through with all these planets in Cancer. 5, what does this all mean? Well, let's go into, first of all, what is all this meaning in our life? Why are we feeling the way we do? That's what we're coming down to, is trying to understand how to register the feelings of the new energy we are in. If you look at this energetically, this is very new energy we have never felt before. So, we're trying to understand this in our feelings, in our securities. And this is a weird energy because there is this mystical crystal ball opening, and we're trying to see through the fog and the mist and the energies and the feelings, and we intuitively know that it's going to say something good, but we don't know. We don't know what it's going to say. That's what's so weird with water signs, is it's like it comes in signs. It comes in weird energies. It comes in the weirdest signs you've ever seen in your life. Crows. What do you think they just said, huh? I mean, that's literally what we're in right now. They're still talking. But we're trying to understand all this. That's the best way to describe what's going on right now. They seem to know what's going on. But this weekend, the moon in Virgo, especially Friday and Saturday, it's harvest time, to harvest these feelings, to feel and to bring them into our reality. And you know what, I think this is the first time I can say I'm really happy for a moon in Virgo. Because it brings us this energy to start to create and manifest and make the schedule and make the inner and embed ourselves in this reality and start to feel this reality and flood the reality with emotions. This is us flooding the gates out. It's a lot like unplugging the dam and letting our feelings out in this reality and start to see how they sort out and start to pick them up and start to understand now what's going on and start to feel this reality more. This is new energy. This is an opening from the universe to open your soul to this new piece of reality to step into. The universe is heavily supporting soul. The universe is heavily supporting expanding your life right now, expanding how you feel, expanding abundance. Mars, though, this weekend, as it leaves on Friday and comes into Cancer Saturday, it's Friday as we're running out of this mental energy, this strength of the mind, and Mars has collected and has pushed forward, and we end so much of the mind energy. So much. There's nothing left in Gemini. Nothing. We have ended the chapter I've been talking about since May and April, May of 2012. Done. Everything in your life has been severed and cut from that period, and you are in new waters now. And we are fully in Waterworld. If you ever saw Waterworld with Kevin Costner, everybody hated that movie. I love that movie. I was a stand-up jet skier, so wing, wing, that's my favorite thing to do. So I love that movie. But this is Waterworld. It's like, what and how, it's opposite, it's not on land, it's like, you gotta learn to swim now, it's a weird feeling, but once we're into it, you're gonna love Waterworld. Go watch Waterworld again. I guarantee you'll love it. No, I'm just kidding. But that's kind of the energy. We have to find a way to love it because we have Venus and Leo. We're having to find new values to love, which is new emotional waters, which is a new reality, which is new chapters, which are new beginnings that we don't know how we're going to feel as we're looking through a crystal ball and we don't know what the hell that thing's going to tell us. Just like the way I just tried to listen to the crows. I don't know what they were talking about, but it was pretty damn interesting. So, It's so funny because that's where we're at now. How do you take all this energy in your life and these feelings you're going through, which are weird feelings? I thought I was sick, but I'm not sick. And I was feeling sick, but I'm not sick. And why am I feeling that way? And, you know, you're having to figure all this weird stuff out. Now, it's interesting, Sunday, let me finish the Mars in Cancer. So now Mars comes into Cancer. It's at its fall. Mars is hot, fiery, go get it, charge, make it happen, say your name, be out there in the world, get recognized, do it, baby. Cancer's like hide, shell, chill, soup, hang out, pajamas, you know? Mars is just like, oh gosh, I gotta come and take a break. That's one thing. Mars is at its square to its natural house of Aries. So Mars is starting in its square point, basically its fall point, where it's the first square of it, right? It's like, oh, okay, I gotta take a shower, I need to take a break. I've been out there running hard, we've been pushing in our lives, and this is us having to, you know, it's take time to regather our nuts, regather our emotions, regather our strengths so we could lead more in our lives. And Mars is getting ready to come into a powerful T-square in the next couple weeks as we're having this grand trine open to this portal to take us into this new place of our lives. This is Mars and Jupiter coming together, and this is weird because Jupiter's at its exaltation, and it's funny because then Mars is at its fall at these two weird places coming together. And this is a rocket launch of new feelings into the new water world of your life that you have no idea what it's going to tell you, where it's going to go. Unless we look at your astrology chart, we can see. But it's a weird place. You don't know how you're going to service this energy, especially as it is misty and mystical. And more importantly, we're having to find new ways to love it, which is not easy unless you still can love yourself inside and learn to love this weird feeling, which is hard, not easy, and is asking extra from you. This is asking extra because in order to leave the house, it takes that feeling that you can leave, that comfort, which we're all regathering. We haven't had that. And if you look back at your life, you might have thought so, but this is us re-energetically gathering that security inside so we can conquer. So we can get our lives, so we can express how we feel. We feel like we haven't needed these feelings in a long time. That's Black Moon and Lilith and a bunch of other things, but more importantly, this is us now with Mercury retrograde getting messed up by all this energy. Is our minds are under pressure to rethink things crazy, to leave the past, to leave the past emotions a lot behind, the past energies, the past fears, all this crazy energy to step into a new understanding, a new consciousness of your mind, and to understand what the hell is going on, because this is weird energy. With this portal, you are in a dream. And it's weird, but it's powerful, and it's a portal. It's just like in Sliders or in any movie where you gotta switch into a different time zone or something. We are in we're in the, what do you call it? The DeLorean about to just go wee, and we're in right now, and this is weird. You know, in Back to the Future, they always had to like find their costume and figure it out, and that's right now. You're gonna have to figure out how to adjust to this weird new feeling energy. But once you do, you'll feel comfortable in it. It's a lot like when you move into a new house. It's exciting, but you know, it just feels weird as you're stepping in the bathroom. 5 months later, you're like pissing all over the toilet, and you're just totally like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, you know, like you're just like, it's just, that's what we're going through. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm at Lightning in a Bottle. Catch me at 6 p.m. Saturday at Lightning in a Bottle. They're still selling tickets. This is a powerful event. Over 10 to 15,000 people have already got tickets. So big deal. I'll be speaking with David Wilcox. I'll be speaking with a bunch of people. Alex Gray, the big artist. So please join me, and if you want a one-on-one reading with me, I'm booking right now at inclusiveastrology.com. Thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you. Oh, last thing. Oh my gosh. Sunday, moon comes into Libra. We're going to have to find chill in some crazy waters. You're going to have to learn to balance your life Sunday as we step into Monday, and Uranus goes retrograde, and we come into the portal. Re-kink everything in your life. Come from peace. Find harmony in a place that's hard to find, especially new feelings, the past, and more importantly, that courageous energy to step into the new you is by finding new emotions. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you on Monday.